Hey everyone, thanks for watching the unboxing video. Now I'm going to try putting the Spornia SPG-8 XL together and then hitting a few golf balls with it. So without further ado, let's pop this thing open and see what's in it. All right, so it's all together. I'm gonna stand here in the middle of it to give you an idea how huge this thing is. The roof almost touches the roof of the garage, so that should help, I would think, with high shots. I just grab this camera real quick and give a couple close-ups. This is where I'm gonna have my mat. I need to measure this and see how far away that is, but all I really had to do, as you can see in the video, was basically unfold this thing, put one tent pole on one side. I started over there and just put it in these little eyelets, and then you put the roof pole through as well, and then don't connect those as I showed in the video, and then basically just put this other pole in, and then there's a few straps to tighten here and there, and this thing is ready to go. So one thing I do want to check here is when I ultimately have my Garmin R10, it's supposed to be 8 feet from the target, or from the hitting net if you're indoors. Let's just go ahead and see where that puts us. Pardon me as I unroll my measuring tape here. So if I was going to do that right here, then I would want to be hitting from there. So I'm going to move this back slightly so that I can do an accurate test here. We'll call that. So I almost always have the ball line up there. I'm going to move this back about 6 more inches. That should be good. And then I will need another 6 feet behind me for the R10. Which should work out fine because I can just set it about right there. So I mostly want to go outside with this, but it is nice to have an option indoors as well. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, there's a chipping net. The instructions were really easy to follow. And it looks like it came with this side protection net, which is nice for shanks and things like that. I guess since I'm right-handed, I would put this over here, and that should give me more over there even yet. So I'm gonna try to hit a few balls now. Let me get this set up. All right, so first things first, I am using some almost golf balls just to make sure I don't break anything here. I'm gonna start with a couple kind of chipping and pitching type shots just to warm up a little, because it is chilly here in St. Louis. See the ball just rolled right down there in that collection area, which is kind of nice. This is just a pitching wedge, so not super lofty. It's sitting about right in the middle of the mat, or in the target area, so that should be okay. Okay, let's try a couple half swings now. Let's do a full swing here with the pitching wedge. So nothing is really hitting higher than this with a pitching wedge, even with a full swing. Let's try a little bit higher lofted club. All right, so this is my 60-degree lob wedge here. Let's give that a shot. Let's see if I can get over this roof right here. Well, I'm going to start with a couple just warm-up shots. A little bit higher up on the target, but not too bad. That was more of a half wedge, and that was about right here. So, still not bad. Nothing's skying over. Let's do a full swing, although I don't really ever do that with a lob wedge. Let's give it a shot. Still, about right here, ball bounced out a little bit, but no major issue. I'm gonna try a little flop shot and see if I can get it over the roof. I'm gonna open my club face a lot. I'm gonna open my stance, and I'm gonna get a little handsy. See if I can get this over the roof with this almost golf ball. Not on that one. I hit about right there. Let's try it again. Yeah, even that's not going close to being over the roof. So I guess if you're If I bring the mat back more, I have a higher chance of that happening, but if this works with the Garmin R10, distance-wise in this garage, that's gonna be a great step, in my opinion. I think that'll be fantastic. So now I'm gonna try to shank one and see what happens there. I'm just gonna cut across it. I do not have the protective netting up, so let's see. And do a good job shanking it. So I'm just gonna try to open the club face up like this and swing regular and see what happens. Nothing to go for either. I don't think. No? That was definitely higher up. But, so I think with that shank, the side knitting, I don't know. I just think that you would almost have to try to get off of the side to get over it. So that's going to be pretty cool too. I'm pretty impressed with this. Let's try a driver. All right, got my driver here. Just gonna check my T height there. I think that's about right. Sure, I have swing clearance here. Okay. I swing lightly on this one just to make sure. I don't want to break my new driver. I think that was pretty straight. Ball rolled right back to it. Broke my tee. Try to use it again. Do it more here. A little bit lower height this time. Okay, no issues there either. I'll have to check on the video to see where it hits. Kind of thought it was hitting right there, so pretty cool. I'm not, didn't miss the big 8x8 area. It's awesome. This 10-foot roof, I didn't even test that because this 8-foot thing is high enough. One flop shot, hit this and then roll down the back of the mat. This thing is really solid. Doesn't seem like that's gonna break or anything like that. I'm gonna try a couple real golf balls with a lower club too, just to see how that goes. All right, so I'm gonna hit a real titleist ball here and use my pitching wedge again. Let's do a couple just slight pitch shots first. Low. Let's try a little half shot here. That one was definitely thin. Step down and shot. Let's try one more here. That one felt a lot better. But even at right in the middle of the target, so I think you could miss this if you hit a really bad high shot, but this thing's pretty solid. You know, I wouldn't hit it, put it in front of a bunch of windows or anything like that, obviously, but it works pretty darn good. I'm really impressed with it. It's a good product. I'm going to be playing with it some more, obviously, outdoors, and when the weather gets a little bit warmer, we'll test it out some more. I'll put some more videos up there, and I really want to test it with the Garmin R10 when it's actually delivered. So I'm gonna play a little bit more here, and then I'm gonna do a video for taking it back down and seeing how difficult or easy that is. All right, so now I'm gonna take this thing down. I did cheat and read the instructions first, unlike when I put the thing together. So let's see how long this takes me to do this. It's 6:43, and actually I'll just do a stopwatch. We'll see how long this takes. All right, I'm about 7 minutes in on this and having a little bit of trouble. I'm gonna look at the instructions again and then give it another shot. All right, so as you saw, grand total took about 10 minutes to put away. 7 of that was because I didn't pay attention. So all in all, I think when you were really good at this, I think this is about a 5-minute setup and a 5-minute teardown, which is not bad for having a golf course in your garage if you need it. I think the portability of this is another major selling point. If I get the Garmin R10, I really could take a simulator to a friend's house, whatever I want to do, and just bring that bag with me, and we're good to go. This mat fits right where I basically straddle my car wheels over, so that gets hidden too. It's not a real expensive mat, so I don't care if oil drips on it or anything like that. So that's it. I'm gonna bring the cars back in. I hope you guys found this video enjoyable. I would rate the Spornia SPG-8 XL a 10 out of 10 based on the initial use. I'll have to see how it holds up over time, but I gotta say that I'm really, really, really impressed. Great job by Spornia. See you guys.